Hey guys, before this video even starts, check it out. My merchandise, as I mentioned in my last video, is officially dropped. It looks amazing. I already have quite a few fans who've already ordered their merchandise, and I have more on the way. So if you'd like to get some, please go to the link below. I will drop it in the description, and I will also show a little screenshot of my store right here. It's amazing. I think you guys will really like it. And yeah, that's all I got. Now we'll go to the actual video. Hey, what's going on guys, it's Aaron Martin here. So I know my last video upload was how to promote to staff sergeant, the process, all that other jazz, but I actually never made a video about how to, the best way to actually promote to senior airmen, to actually be in the position to test for staff sergeants. This is my video on tips to make early promotion. This is only going to go up to, staff sergeant because that's the level I'm at, although I will be discussing like what I've heard, how do you make from staff to tech, tech to master, master to senior, senior chief, stuff like that. From what I have heard, but obviously I'm nowhere near those ranks, so I can't really speak for that. So what I tell people when they want to promote to senior below the zone, be unique. You gotta try and stand out. Show people you really care about your job. Show people that you're trying to be accountable for all of your actions. If something bad, you feel like something bad's gonna happen, don't just be quiet about it. And then send out an email saying, "Hey guys, this is what's going on." Own up to your responsibilities. Acknowledge when you mess up. That's what they look for in a leader. If you mess up, don't be like, "Well, no, it was this guy's fault. No, I was just here." No. Accept when you jack up. Accept the fact that you have a lot to learn, and accept that they want you to mess up. That's what they look for in the younger airmen. So you got to be unique. You got to try and stand out. Like for me, this YouTube channel, right? Like I was able to stand out by doing YouTube videos and using the proceeds I made from my channel to donate to charity, stuff like that, which looked really good on my EPR and on my BTZ. Like it helped me stand out amongst the crowd. You got to try and find a way to show everyone that you deserve that stripe. You can't just, as much as I would like to say that just showing up to work should earn you promotion points, and it does, you gotta try and be different than that. You gotta show that you care about your education. You gotta show that you care about volunteering and all this other nonsense. It's what you gotta do to promote to senior and below the zone early. That's what I think. So if you want to go from A1C, those 2 stripes, to earning that coveted 3 stripe, then you gotta work for it. You gotta try and find a way to tell people like, yes, I'm unique, I deserve this. So what did I do? Besides using my YouTube channel, I always tried to make it so I really cared about my job. Even if the job annoys the crap out of you and you despise it on one end, show that you care, you care about getting your job done and getting done right, okay? That's what you really have to care about. Just because you don't like it, just because you hate it, show that you care about getting it done early. And when you go from staff to tech, that's what's really gonna separate you apart. Like everyone gets mad at their job at some point. No one loves their job all the time. Something will annoy you at some point, I promise you. But you gotta show that you care. You gotta show that you're willing to do what's necessary. Like there was a lot of times where I stayed extra to finish my shifts. I did work that wasn't necessary. I went off and built all of these different things that I didn't have to because I wanted to, because I wanted to give people the best information possible to get the job done right all the time, every time. You gotta show that you care about what you're doing. You can't just clock in and clock out. So that's what you people need to do. Now, the Air Force is the way the politics and how it's separating now. People are starting to become more, as I've seen people call careerists, where people are more concerned with putting on rank as opposed to getting the mission done. And that's where I'm gonna give my 2 cents to this topic. I understand that you guys wanna make rank early. I understand that you wanna be in charge. I understand that you wanna have that feeling of being in charge. But I wanna tell you guys, what comes first is the mission and your people, always. The mission needs to get done right, and your people need to be taken care of. Because if that's not it, then you're not going to do very well as a leader. Okay? I want you guys to understand that no matter what you do, no matter how far you progress rank-wise, if you cannot take care of your people, if you do not know the job, if you cannot succeed at finishing the mission, then you aren't worth your salt. That's it. That's all I have to say. Don't worry about making rank. I'm giving tips, sure. Shoot for the stars. That's what I'm here for. But don't let it consume you. Don't chase stripes. Chase getting the job done. The rest will follow. If you're good at what you do, everything else will follow. The medals, the ribbons, the stripes, all that will follow as long as you have your priorities in line of getting the job done, taking care of your airmen, and taking care of your people when you are in charge of others. That's what should matter. Always. Don't throw people under the bus as much as that does happen. Don't be trying to backstab people for the sake of making that rank or for the EPR bullet, OPR bullet, whatever. Care about your people. That's what I want to put out there right now. And now, from out of experience, we're going to talk about like going from staff to tech. Now, this is where you're looking more for the, you should know what you're doing. You're an NCO now. You should know everything and know it well. So at that point, it's like, what are you doing outside to really make yourself stand out? Education-wise, you're pursuing a higher degree. What makes you better than the other guy? Then master, if you want to make master, you better have your CCF at a minimum and also be pursuing a higher degree. Same with senior and chief. You know, I'm not going to go too deep into those, but it's more of a what makes you a better leader than the next guy? What shows that you are more profoundly knowledgeable? But I always stress at those ranks, please care about your people. And guys, that's going to be my video for this week, a short, sweet one. The tips I've gone over are care about your job, do what's told of you. Yeah, you'll complain, but you know, embrace the suck, it can always be worse, and do what you're told. That's it. That's all I got for you. As you guys know, I mentioned in the beginning of the video, merchandise is officially dropped. As I said before, it looks really good, and I really want you guys to spread this out and get it out there as quick as you can, and minus my DO stance in the side of it there. So, yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this upload, and I will be seeing you guys whenever I see you next. See ya.